Welcome back. It's Trina, your Japan-based frag hag, coming to you with a much shorter video than the long dupe collection video I posted last week to this channel. Today we're diving into the designer sphere and I'll talk about this interesting gem from Balenciaga. When I think Balenciaga, it's that slouchy rocker look city bag that comes to mind. I used to have one of those, but no more. As it turns out, they may have done a good thing here by employing perfumers Olivier Polge and Jean-Christophe Hérault to create this floral green fragrance launched in 2012. These top IFF perfumers have composed a pretty and wearable fresh rose scent. The vision was for the composition to reveal the seductive character of florals alongside the element of danger that comes with them. Think thorns on the rose. And yes, the rose is the star in this fragrance, though it would be much less without the cast of green notes that support it. The flacon containing this dewy delight is modern and quite fantastic. Very original. I'm not a postmodern type of gal, but I do appreciate the geometric graphics here and the colored segments of glass. It's supposed to be suggestive of the botanical world, but if that's true, it's in the very abstract sense, wouldn't you say? The scent, and no doubt the bottle, drew inspiration from the bright, bold, and edgy Balenciaga runway collection designed by Nicolas Ghesquière, who apparently had a floral moment of sorts. His iguana print can be seen on both this dress and the perfume box this originally came with, which I no longer have. I tend to toss them, but in this case it came without the box. I thrifted it. The advertising campaign features the Ghesquière floral print and actress Kristen Stewart as the face of the scent. She's wearing a dress from the floral collection, looking both feminine and tough, which I guess is what they were going for with this. Here are the notes. Caladian leaves and cannabis, eh? Yep, that's pretty unusual and potentially dangerous. Regardless, this is a lovely, natural smelling, vegetable garden in a bottle. I can't say that any weed has permeated the vicinity after spraying. Let me have a double check here. Whoa, just sprayed that into the lens, didn't I? Yeah, there's no weed in here. There are, however, lots of water-drenched, crisp leaves after heavy rainfall, peppered with the tiniest smudge of some sort of spice. The rain has been so aggressive that in its downpour, the barely bloomed rose petals have been strewn about on the grassy earth beneath. Yes, there's a rose bush next to the garden. There's a tepid dampness in the air, and all is well in the universe. This fragrance makes you feel at ease, which is kind of strange as it literally slaps you with mint and rose in the start, and it's an energetic, uplifting daytime fragrance. It's a simple scent, but not very linear in nature either. It starts off green, dewy, and grassy, and then the rose blooms out of the freshness, gradually taking away the wet elements, and the vetiver comes through near the dry down. The mint is never overpowering. It's more of an accessory to my mind, which is good for me because too much mint, well, too much mint. I think Io Capri from Cartusia, which I talked about a while back on my channel, that particular scent goes a little bit too much in the mint direction for me, although I think that's more spearmint. But anyway, if you like fresh, natural rose scents, you could do a lot worse than Florabotanica. This is an understated natural beauty. I give this one a hearty thumbs up, despite not being a fan generally of this kind of genre of fragrance. The performance is far from obnoxious, but it does perform, making it well worth the purchase if you like this sort of thing. And you will get noticed if you wear this. I've been garnished with compliments while wearing it. And it's not priced highly at all, if you can find it. Unfortunately, I do believe this might be discontinued, but perfume discounters will probably still sell it. I'd be surprised if they didn't. I last saw this in Sephora, but that was years ago. If you can find it, Florabotanica is available in 30, 50, and 100 ml sizes, and I think this is actually 100 ml size, but as I said, I got this secondhand, so it's probably 50 at the moment. There are some perfume body care products out there too, body lotion and shower gel. And by the way, if you like Stella McCartney's Rose release, you'll probably appreciate this one. The roses in Stella's concoctions are also wet and fresh, and I think her EDT is very similar somehow, but not as long lasting as this. So if you're a fan of redundancy, wait until you finish that bottle, or if you already have a similar fresh rose scent. Otherwise, two is happier than one, I say, if you like this sort of thing. There is a flanker of this one too, by the way. I think it's called Florabotanica, and that one is less green and has a jammier rose, apparently, but I've not sniffed it, so can't confirm with absolute certainty about that. Mine, for all I know, that one's out of production as well. Would be a shame. Another shame is that this lovely creation is going to be leaving my collection. One of my colleagues fell in love with it when I was wearing it one day, so I said I'd pass it her way. I have lots of other perfumes, and light florals are, as I said, generally not my forte. But it is good though. I just got all over my nose. But ultimately, if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm a bigger fan of the bottle than the perfume itself, even though there's nothing to complain about with the juice inside. This is some very fashionable packaging. And that is where I end my review today, my lovelies. A much shorter video than last week, but I did talk about 10 fragrances in that one, didn't I? I'll catch you in my next video. Likely another fragrance review, but maybe not. Stick around and you'll find out. Scent Gourmand signing out. Mwah.